And what did we all learn today? Doflamingo, scumbag numero uno. So we start off with some more comedic relief from Bartolomeo, which seems to be par for the course for damn near every episode of One Piece at this particular point, and him finally reaching Luffy. So we got some small progression on the current timeline with him, getting Luffy to go over to Zoro. So good on that aspect, but also keeping a little bit of the comedic aspects of Bartolomeo. So kind of funny as per usual with Bartolomeo, but then nearly the entire rest of the episode was focused on the backstory and just what happened to Dressrosa all those years ago, how the Doflamingo do it. And to be honest with you, a lot of people have been saying this, and to be honest, it really is that way. This arc is definitely very similar to Alabasta in its own way, and it's kind of like, it makes you wonder, a lot of these Shichibukai and all these fucking pirates did a lot of things very similar, because Crocodile did Alabasta this way. He just failed miserably compared to what Doflamingo did. Doflamingo, he did his thing back in the day, and oh my gosh, the fucked up nature of what he pulled in the past. Like, King Riku, you never had a chance, and I feel extremely bad for a great king to have to go through something like that. I mean, the dude fucking set him up from the get-go and played him like a fiddle. He fucking made him lose the trust of all the people in Dressrosa, and then came in like a fucking hero. It's like, this guy is such a manipulative piece of fucking shit. If I was King Riku, to be honest with you, I think the best course of action would have been to call upon my friends from other islands and try to immediately, attack this situation, because that's what Doflamingo didn't want. That's why Doflamingo was like, don't mention me, keep this on the hush-hush, you never saw me. And ultimately, great fucking plan, because look, he had Dressrosa under his thumb for all these years, and it's like, Crocodile couldn't do what Doflamingo ultimately did, and that's rule the fucking nation in a fucked up way. Now, the pacing was, as per usual, kind of slow, but it was giving you more exposition as to just how fucked up the past of Dressrosa was. I mean, King Riku on that horse, slicing people up, and I feel the anime is giving a better demonstration of Doflamingo's powers than the manga does, because with the manga, you just kind of see strings here or there, or, just get a little laugh or something like that, but it's far more clear in the anime, where you see, like, the strings immediately go into all the soldiers and King Riku, and then he's controlling them, and I feel I got a better understanding of Doflamingo and how his powers work than in the manga. So, anime doing that justice as well. And overall, it felt like a pretty good episode. Definitely, it had, its typical slow pacing, but it worked because we were getting the backstory, seeing how Dressrosa went from literally heaven to hell, and then ultimately Dressrosa being ruled by Doflamingo and taking it from King Riku. And this also builds up Doflamingo as far as, like, why he can do the things that he does, and kind of going into his whole relationship with the Celestial Dragons and the government in general, and how he don't give a fuck, he ain't scared of nobody, he blackmailed the Celestial Dragons. It's like, this dude is fucking insane, and the day we finally get his backstory, I expect some gruesome and fucked up shit from when he was probably even a child, because this dude, if he has the government basically saying, we don't know what to do with him, just leave us the fuck alone, Doflamingo ain't nothing to fuck with. And again, overall, good episode. I'm gonna give this one a 7.5 out of 10. Definitely a lot better than a lot of the episodes we've been having recently. It still had, again, typical One Piece problems, but ultimately it flowed a lot better simply because it was telling a tale of the past and kind of getting King Riku's pain. And we didn't get much progression on the main timeline, but we did get progression as far as, like, at least Luffy is on his way to Zoro now, so it kind of made sure to squeeze that in there, so it wasn't just a completely dead still of the main timeline until we get back to it. So looking forward to seeing what they do. Overall, again, not that bad of an episode. I'm pretty surprised that they did a good job so far with telling the tale. And I think what made it flow a lot better as well is a lot of Doflamingo going in and seeing how fucked up he really is and all the pain he caused. So it kind of meshes well. It's like, yeah, this guy, he's a devil. But let me know what you guys think. First of all, what do you think about this episode? Do you think that it flowed a lot better than the previous episodes, but kind of like the pacing and whatnot? And what do you think about what Doflamingo did? Do you feel as though this kind of puts him far above Crocodile in terms of him being able to do what Crocodile couldn't? And your overall thoughts. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could do so as well, that'd be awesome. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.